Hi, it's Lorraine from Welcoming Wellness again. We're here today to just come together and have a very short practice, a little bit of relaxation, a little bit of movement. So welcome to your chair yoga and strength balance class today. We're going to begin in a comfortable seat, nice sturdy chair. And we're just going to start to bring a little bit of relaxation into our day or night. We can close down the eyes or take our gaze down to the floor. Just see what feels comfortable for you today. We're going to just notice our breath, gently observing the breath. Just allowing ourselves to settle in. Bring a little count to our breath. We're going to start by inhaling to the count of 4. We'll then hold that breath for the count of 4 and then exhale for the count of 4 before pausing again to the count of 4. If 4 feels like a little too long for you, feel free to adjust it to what feels right for you. You might like to make that count 3, or you may even like to extend it to 5. Just see what suits you, but I'll direct you through by counting in through the count of 4. So when your next exhale leaves, the next inhale will be to the count of 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll hold 3, 2, 1. Exhale 3, 2, 1. And hold for 3, 2, 1. Continuing with that gentle rhythm of in for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 4, and hold for 4 again. Keeping that gentle count on rotation in your mind. You might find that thoughts come in to distract you, and if that's the case, just begin to redirect your focus back to the count and to your breath. We'll do a few more rounds of this breathing. You may be beginning to notice the body releasing and relaxing as you extend that breath. Enjoy 2 more rounds of this breathing pattern. And then we're going to allow our breath to just fall back into its natural rhythm. Begin to release that count. And just observe your breath in its natural rhythm once again. When you're ready, you might like to float open your eyes, bringing our focus back into the room. Before we start with our gentle movement, just checking in on our posture. So having our feet hip width apart, and to ensure that you've placed them correctly, just take your fists together in front. Gently lean forward, place your hands between your knees, and then release. Keeping a nice straight back, shoulders coming up and releasing behind you, just opening up the chest. A nice little tilt of the chin. And now we're ready to begin our chair yoga practice. So today we're going to work on increasing a little bit of the stretch through the side body. We're going to open up the chest a little. Some of us might be finding that at the moment we have extended periods of sitting, whether that be through relaxation or through working from home. So from time to time, just creating that little bit of space across the front of the chest, opening up that area, and just taking some really lovely deep breaths to help re-energize your body. Can always assist you during the day. So we're going to begin by taking a nice inhale and bringing our hands out to the side. Now you can leave your arms out at this shoulder level, or you might like to flip your palms, bring your hands to come together over the top of your head, and on your exhale you could bring the hands down to rest at your chest. Let's take another nice deep breath like that, opening up the area and around the chest, and exhale, taking it back down to the center. Keeping our thumbs planted securely on our chest, our inhale at center will bring us up nice and tall. As we exhale, we're going to take a tiny little twist over to the left. Our inhale will bring us back into the center. Our exhale will take a gaze over our right shoulder. And our inhale will bring us once more to the center. Let's take a nice inhale here again. And our next exhale will take us once again over to the left. Pausing here for just a moment. The next inhale that arrives in your body will take you back into the center. And as we exhale, let's take it over to the right again. And just pausing here for a moment, keep the breath flowing. And our inhale will take us back to center. Exhale here. Your next inhale will take your hands up over your head. And exhale, bring the arms and the elbows out to the side. Feel that opening up through the chest. And just pausing here for a moment and enjoy that beautiful, beautiful stretch across the front of the body. Feel the shoulder blades pulling behind you. As you exhale, you're going to bring your arms forward into a nice little curl. Draw the hands over the shoulders as you come a little further down. Your inhale will draw you up to center. We'll open those arms and this time we'll swap sides. Taking the opposite hand out the front, crossing over at the shoulders. Exhale, take it down. Our inhale will draw us back up to the center. We'll open that area up again. This time we'll bring our hands to rest on our shoulders. We're going to take a nice deep breath in during the middle part. And then as we exhale, let's take a nice little dip over to the left. Our inhale will bring us to the center. And our exhale will take us to the right. Inhale back to center. Exhale to the left. This time you might like to bring your arm overhead. Exhale, bring it down, come to the center. And then our next exhale over to the right. And back to the center. Draw the arms up in front. Turn the palms. Exhale, take it out to the side. Flip the palms again. Inhale, take it to the center. And exhale, bring the hands down to meet the heart space once again. We're going to bring our hands down by the sides now, coming into a little bit of hip opening. We're going to just allow our feet to come out to the side. Maybe readjust ourselves on our chair. We still have maintained a lovely strong posture on the top half of our body. Our heels have come into the middle. Our toes are splayed out. And if we take a nice little glance down towards our feet, we'll notice that beyond our knees, we can only see our big toe. Keeping this posture nice and strong. And just noticing the inner seam, stretching the external rotation of the hips. A beautiful hip opening. And just keep the breath nice and soft. On our next inhale, I invite you to bring your arms up overhead or out in front, and then draw the palms down to the heart center. And just staying here, follow the breath. Whenever we come into a stationary posture, just allow the breath to flow freely. Keeping the belly drawn in nice and tight. Our next inhale will draw our hands either at the front or above our head, and as we exhale, let's come down to the left side, just creating a nice little stretch through the side body. So just making sure that the hand, forearm that's resting on the left thigh is nice and straight, keeping those muscles very active. And you can rest your opposite hand on your hip, or you might like to bring it up to your shoulder. Bring it to your shoulder, let the elbow come towards the ceiling, or maybe take your arm all the way out to the side. Just remaining here for another 2 breaths. And with your next inhale, we're going to come towards the center and windmill our arms over to the other side. Once again, finding the placement of the arms that suit you today. Whether that be on your hip, hand on shoulder, elbow to the ceiling, or arm extended out to the side. Allowing the breath to flow freely. Your next inhale will take you to the center. exhale, bring your left hand down to rest on your thighs. Taking a nice deep breath here and releasing out the mouth. Let's do that one more time. Bringing our legs back in towards the center. You might like to stretch each foot out in front of you. And then coming back into our mountain pose. Just allowing the breath to resettle, drawing it deep into the belly. And now we'll come into our final posture for today. We're going to inhale, draw the arms out by the side. Now you can keep your arms here, or if you like, you can draw the arms up towards the center. And we're going to clasp one hand over the left wrist. Take a nice inhale. And as we exhale, let's take a nice dip over to the right side. Coming back into the center on an inhale. Let's release that grip, take it over to the other side. And then exhale over to the left. Feel that beautiful stretch through the side body, keeping the feet planted firmly on the ground. Your next inhale, when it arrives, will bring you into the center. We'll let go of the wrist. Let's bring the fingers interlocking and then just give them a gentle stretch as we extend them, palms towards the ceiling. Take one more breath here at center, and our exhale will take a nice little dip again over to the left. Our inhale will bring us into the center, and our exhale will take us over to the right. And back to center. Take one more breath in at center, and then exhale, take it all the way down to the side of the chair. Give the shoulders a little bit of movement, taking them back, maybe one at a time, and bringing them forward again. Do that one more time on each side. And then drawing them back, coming back into our mountain pose, checking our posture, just making sure that we haven't moved out of our nice strong mountain pose. We'll come into a little relaxation to finish off our session today. So I invite you to close down your eyes, or at least take your gaze down to the floor. We're going to take 3 nice deep breaths in through the nose. And 3 beautiful breaths out of the mouth. 2 more just like that. Keeping our eyes closed. Let's just extend the breath on the out breath. So we're going to bring a gentle count to our breath. We're going to inhale for the count of 4. And we're going to exhale for the count of 6. So remembering that little pause in between the in and the out breath. and then the out breath and the next inhalation. Just allow that little pause for about 2 seconds. So when you're ready, on your next inhale, take the inhale in for the count of 4. Pause at the top. And allow your exhale to extend for the count of 6. If 6 feels a little long for you today, you can bring that back to 5. Remembering the pause before the next inhalation. And taking that inhale for the count of 4. Holding the breath at the top just for 2. Before the breath releases once again. And just allowing this gentle rhythmic count to guide you into a nice sense of relaxation. We'll do 4 more rounds of this breath. You may like to extend the in count and extend the exhale just a little longer. Just notice what feels right for you today. But as we extend the exhalation, whenever we come to focus on our breath, we begin to create a nice little space within the body, and we allow the relaxation response to occur. So just remembering, if you need to calm your mind, your body, your nervous system, just take a few moments to bring your focus to your breath and extend that exhalation just a little longer than your inhalation. And when you've finished your 4 rounds of breath, let your breathing fall into its natural rhythm. Take a few more breaths here. Your next inhale, let's draw the hands either to the center or above our head, palms meeting together wherever they are, and then come down on the exhale, bringing hands to heart center, thumbs resting on our chest. As we seal our practice today by saying Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today, and if you'd like to contact me for any reason, any feedback is welcome. Please note the contact details at the end of this video. Thank you and have a wonderful day.